Now I suppose I've got this, which is FT to listen to. League of Nerds Vol.1, which is a compilation made by Midnight Tyrannosaurus, like a competition type shit. I'm mainly here for Sisto, but you know, might be impressed by other stuff. Midnight T by himself, never been a fan of his music. When I early rave, I used to like his stuff, but now I'm going back to it. I'm like, he's got a unique sound, and I'm not sure I'm fucking with that unique sound. You know what I mean? And I feel like he's not growing as much. Maybe I just haven't been catching up with his stuff, but I don't know.
There is no one left to trust.
This is Sledgehammer.
How does it feel?
Slick intro. Cool guitar.
Enough of this! No more tricks.
That's kind of fire, I ain't gonna lie. The bass is good, but it's again that little scratchy, eerie, like very, I don't know how to describe, it's metallic basses. In this instance, it's not too much. Sometimes it's just really chaotic. It's just like, wah, 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 wah. Like in this instance, the flow saves it, I think. And the sound is good, because his sounds sometimes are too intensely metallic, and it's just too much, man. It's weird to say, but it's too much him. I need a bit of, take a back step a bit. You know, it's hard to say, but like in this instant, it's not too much. You know, it's not gonna be something that I'll be going back over and over again. I don't think I've ever had a Midnight Tyrannosaurus track that is, I'm gonna be like, oh, this is my track for the next week. Not really. It's good. It's just
realized.
I just feel like he uses the same sound all the time. It's a bit like Esh used to do. Like, I've heard Can't even fumble properly. See, this is too much. I've heard that type of flow with his sound way too many times. So it feels like I will be listening to this track 3 times. I will be bored. Because it's the same sound. So the uniqueness of the flow will fade away very quickly. And I'll just be stuck with this sound design that I've heard gajillions of times. Because here the flow is cool. It's just that he did that flow before with the same sound, which is like, okay. It's a very strange thing, Midnight Tyrannosaurus. Like, my appreciation of it is really hard to explain.
Your time is over.
I used to glaze him a lot because he dropped a lot of Muerte and all back in the day. But I don't know if he still does that.
Feel your grip over hell weakening. Let them all see how weak you have become. You are
6 subs, 6 percussion. 6 percussion? What? 6 percussions.
You always were.
I feel like if you just discovered Midnight Tyrannosaurus, you'll be, I could say Midnight T. I'm not helping. Just gonna stop talking.
I'm a god!
This slabs, bro. I can't take that away from him. That second job is even better. You know, I like it and go back to it, but I'm sure that after time, I'll be bored.
Realized.
That exact sound, rum. That exact sound. I've heard this countless times. And I'm not saying sound design wise, and not sound design wise, but mix down wise, nothing to say, bro. I feel like if you just discovered Midnight T, you'd be in love with it. But I don't know, after some time, it
can be.
Unless you're a die-hard fan, I feel like you just get tired of it.
Honest.
Shout out to him though. He's doing a lot of stuff to help out other artists.
Your time is over.
And I always really like that his name was trademarked, and you see the little TM there. I don't know, it's funny. He's the only artist I see a TM next to it.
Now I will be the one they fear.
Processing on these vocals are cool. And it's very like he's a big nerd and a big gamer. So I love his storytelling behind his tracks, but it's just the sound design that is overused. But hey, shout out Midnight Tea. It was actually good. I'm giving this a 7.5 because it got boring, because I've heard so much. But for a Midnight Tea track, not too shabby. Now you've got Sora Most Wanted.
2 code 6 parties are approaching at 20. I need you to clear for code 3 pursuit.
It's almost 2 hours stream. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming, but hey. If I can get a 4-hour stream, I think I'd be happy. If I get tired before that, maybe. Sora, I've said in previous videos that I'm not a fan, but he's been impressing me with a few releases recently, so maybe. The artwork, by the way, is very Midnight Terrazzo, but I'm not too impressed by that. I think the crown has to do something with the competition. It says Vol.1. Maybe he'll do some more.
Sora! Be careful!
Honestly, no. The main base is Yoooo. But they're like, wah, wah, makes me want to go like smooth track, but the rest ruins it. Really not digging this one. And the drums are lazy again.
Be careful!
It doesn't sound amazing, and I'm not a fan of the sound design mainly. I hated that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now we got Tracy. I'm giving this a 2 out of 10. There was nothing there for me. Tracy the Samurai. Not a lot of knowledge about Tracy. Oh, intense intro. Cool intro. What? Not a lot going on, but enough to keep me, like, you know, happy.
I think this is a very good day.
Again, there's not much power to the snare. The The sound design is kind of clever.
It's a Midas. Maybe you can have one just like it someday.
It gets boring very fast. I love the sound design.
What are you doing?
Except the drums that are not clean or not powerful enough. The rest of the track is well mixed. For the intended purposes, it's fire. Just not right where I am. I'm not a big fan of like very intense, heavy, aggressive stuff. I wouldn't call this tear out, but it's close. Not disliking it though.
I think this is a very good day.
A little bit the same.
It is a Midas. Maybe you can have one just like it someday.
That switch is kind of cool. This is the same as the first one. But I don't know, it lacks power. Probably that it would lack, I have more power, I would enjoy it more. Still not to the top, but I don't know, I feel something's like to get that grit and that girth.
Put your hands behind your head and lean over the car.
Cool track, 6 out of 10. But like really lacking power. Especially in this instance, it's necessary because it's a powerful track. I mean, it seems like it's want to be a powerful track, but I feel like it fails to be a powerful track because some elements are lacking. But good shit. Now we got Ramsey Crash Out. I hate that word. Makes me want to crash out. Ramsey, I think I've heard his Savage Society EP long time ago. Never been keeping up with him. I think it was good. He's been having a lot of hype recently. It's kind of rhythm, but like not rhythm. But yeah, let's see. Lock in. Ooh, dark intro, I love it. Eerie. Give Sisto. Chat, not rhythm. Again, not a fan of the drums. And the sound design is horrendous. I didn't thought I was, you know. Now this is tear out to me. Might skip it, Bubba. Like, you know, life is too short to listen to stuff you don't like. The silence was cool, but the late jump is kind of okay. Even worse. No, not my energy. Hate that energy. Can't stand that energy, you know? So, that wasn't that fire. I'm giving this a 2 as well. And it felt a bit weak as well, like the previous one. Maybe it's me. Maybe my ears are broken. I don't know. I wouldn't know that. Sisto 1,000 voices. I probably heard that. But, let's see if I actually heard that. Shout out Sisto, man. That guy doesn't stop. Like, always a pleasure to listen to his stuff. I expected to be more scared. Not the best Sisto intro. Watch me do a backflip. Come on, give it to me.
Perish.
That deserved to be rewind. Oh, oh, fire. That bass, bro. The stop, the silence is fire.
Perish.
Simple flow, but I love it. And I love that the flow is not too fast. It makes it more deep and dark. Okay, switch. This stream is mainly me just replacing my mic all the time, because it feels like it's always on the way. In the way. Haha. That clean percussion break. Mortal note style. I don't feel like I've heard this one. Kick could have a bit more punch. Other than that, fire track. Fire sound design. Very Sisto. It's not his craziest work, but yeah. Okay. would slap more without the late drop. I'm not too impressed by that. Yeah, switches could use a bit more change. Gets repetitive a bit. Tiny bit. Obviously my favorite track of the album so far. I'm giving this 8.5. The vibe was there. Was a bit long, but the vibe was there. I take weird positions sometimes. Shout out Sisto. Now we've got Terms and Conditions by Skeletor. Skeletor been loving his stuff first. Recently it's been very tear out. Not always too much. Sometimes it's just good. Very tear out intro. The flow is kind of cool, but other than that, it's too much tear out. At least it sounds powerful. It sounds fucking good. That main sustain, but the second one is actually not so bad. It works. But again, thinking about it, without the sustain, I would probably enjoy it more. Just the whum, 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 whum. The sustains in general, man, overused. The only one I will always fight for is sudden death sustains are amazing, but other than that, this better be good, because that late drop is not as great as it could have been. No. No. Don't fuck with it, chat. Don't fuck with it, chat.